another cleaning and cooking vlog. I hope you guys are doing well. We're starting off by showing you that I got a new cleaning tool. I got a new fabric shaver. I had mentioned a few vlogs ago, or maybe quite a few ago, that I needed a new fabric shaver. I needed a much larger one, and I found one for a very affordable price on Amazon. I'll link it for you guys. I bought it with my own money. This is not sponsored, but I just have to share it with you guys. That is how much I got out of the first sofa, and so we're going to go ahead and take care of the second sofa, and then I'm going to give you guys a close-up of how well it works. So if you're not familiar with these, it basically is an electric fabric shaver. You can use it on clothing, on your furniture, towels, anything like that that looks, throw pillows, that kind of stuff, that gets that fabric pilling, that makes your fabrics look tired or dingy or old. Sometimes you just need to do this and they look brand new again. And for me, this sofa, like right here, you can see the pilling that's happening, and this is in between cushions, but look how wonderful and quickly it takes off all of that pilling, and that pilling just makes your furniture look old. My furniture is pretty new, and so I do this a lot. I probably have to do this at least, touch up at least once. Well, okay, I'm addicted to it, so I do it like once a week, but that's not necessary. You could do it like once a month or something like that. I don't know. It really depends on, how much use your furniture, gets. But where I sit and where Ernie sits to watch TV, it seems to happen a lot. So I think it's just this fabric, this particular fabric. But I'm going to show you in a second here how much pilling or how much, whatever, it's pilling, right? It's a fabric. How much of that came out of just the sofa that I did, and then that little area. And this is from both. And it just makes me feel so good when I get that taken care of. So I wanted to do the arms, so I ran over that a little bit. But anyways, we're going to be cooking today. I'm going to be making a beef stir fry. I don't have, so I have ingredients, and so I'm just going to kind of like wing it. And I hope it comes out good. Now, I did mention to you guys that I am on a anti-inflammatory diet of sorts. I'm not dieting. I'm just not eating foods that cause inflammation. I'm trying to stay away from it. But every once in a while I crave what I crave. And today I was craving a beef stir fry. And beef is a no-no when you're on an anti-inflammatory diet. But it is packed with protein. And so, so I look at it from that, distinct, from that distinct property. But anyways, we're going to be making that today, and I hope it comes out good. I hope it's a recipe you guys can use. It's quick, it's easy, and it's, I'm hopeful it's delicious. I haven't filmed it yet. I'm going to be filming it, but I decided to edit the first portion of this video before I did that, and get the voiceover in. So I won't know until the end of the video if it's good or not. So you guys are just going to have to stay tuned. But I do know it's going to be quick and easy because that's how I like to cook, especially for myself. One of the things that I'm doing is I'm making sure that I'm eating my big meal before 4 p.m. every day. And that's just a personal preference right now. The older you get, the harder it is, it seems, for your food to digest. And so I feel like my eating dinner has gotten earlier and earlier, and so me and Ernie tease each other and say we're the Silver Fox crowd now when we go out to eat. Okay, on the weekends we go out sometimes and we eat late, but we pay for it, man. You can't go to sleep on a full stomach. Sometimes we'll make reservations and we can't get the reservation until like 8 o'clock, and that really stinks. Anyways, the second tip that I wanted to share with you guys today is my extended pole that I have for my Swiffer, yes. Swiffer, it's a Swiffer. I get those two confused. One's for the floor, one's for dusting. Either way, I got it at Walmart. You can pick it up at the grocery store, and I know you can get it at Target, and I probably have it linked. If I don't, I'll make sure I'll have it linked to make it easy on you. But it's just an extension pole, and it's meant to get like your, everything really high up, like your ceiling fans and all of that. But you guys, I use it for my baseboards. Today I'm using it under furniture to get all the dust bunnies and a possible toy or two, and lots of feathers from my goose down pillows. I just go under all my furniture with it, and I love it. And so I wanted to share that with you because if you're somebody who can't move the furniture, I have moved this furniture before and I refuse to do it again, but look at how dirty this door is. Let's pause for a minute. It took me a minute to get the fingerprints washed off, and the windows still need to be done too, but I'm not doing those because it has the little face print of my grandson who was pushing his face up against the window and looking at us from the outside, or from the inside out. Well, he was doing both, the outside in, inside out. And they just had a blast. It was the day before Father's Day, and I've told you guys before that anytime they leave their little messy fingerprints, it takes me a while to get rid of them because I just love looking at them. Call me weird, I don't care, but I do. And they made a mess out of this French door, but I did need to get the wood part clean, so I went ahead and took care of that. But anyways, I can't move this furniture. It's way too heavy. And you guys, I told you I'm not taking any more chances. I'm being a good girl. Now you're going to see me mop, and you're going to see me mop barefoot. But I am very aware of the fact that I could slip and fall, you guys. So I am now mopping myself out of rooms when I mop with no shoes on. I can't explain. I still have the numbness in my feet, and I don't want to, go down that road. If you've been following me for a while, you know what's going on with me, but it just feels good to be barefoot. And so I go barefoot because it feels good, but I also hate wearing shoes. I'm just not a shoe girl. I've always hated wearing shoes. A matter of fact, when I was a very little girl, I would come home from school, and I distinctly remember the first thing I would do is take my socks and shoes off and my shirt. I would go shirtless and shoeless. I hated it. Now, it's a good thing that I grew into wearing shirts again, but I've never grown into wearing shoes again. I hate them. I really do. And it's funny because when I was a young mom, of course, I was a young mom in the 80s. And in the 80s, we wore pumps and, shoulder pads and the whole thing. And so I loved wearing my high heels. I did hair in high heels. Ask me how, I do not know. But I was a cosmetologist and I rocked my pumps every day. But ask me to put shoes on today, and I just refuse. I hate them. But like I said, it feels really good on the bottom of my feet because I can feel. I mentioned I shared with you guys on my community tab and on Instagram that I got the filling back in the arch of my left foot. So that's really cool. I touch that all the time with my hand because it feels really good to be able to feel it, but not in the parts of my feet like my heel and, the pads, my toe pads and all that touch the floor. But there are little tiny areas that I do have fillings, so it feels good to feel the cold floor or the texture of the rug or any of that. So I'm very aware that I could slip and fall whenever there's water now, especially after my close call. So I now mop myself back out of a room so I'm not stepping on water, and then I just don't go back in the room until the floor is dry. So you guys are going to see me do that, and I just wanted you to know I'm very aware. And you'll see too, I have the grandkids' toys out. I just decided one day I'm not putting them away. My grandkids are a part of this house, and this house is as much theirs as it is mine, and when they come over, I hate dragging them out and having to put them back, and it's just easier for me to leave them right where they sit. They love playing with that little people's tree house, and then there's a basket of toys right next to it where all the little people are, and then these magnetic blocks that they love playing with. So I just leave them out now, and it's much more convenient. I have more toys in my closet. Oh, my closet, it's another story, you guys. It's another story. I really, really, really want to create a capsule wardrobe for each season because we do have 4 seasons here in Tennessee, and I want to create a capsule wardrobe. I have just decided I'm over clothes. I'm just over them. So I really need to take the time to go through my closet and just get rid of. I'm at that point to where I have things in my closet that I won't wear. I'm not going to wear. And I'm just hanging on to them because I bought them. I did this years ago where I was in the same position. I was just annoyed with clothes. And so I went into my closet and I got rid of everything, and I only kept what I had worn like within the last 2 weeks, and I got rid of everything. So now I'm thinking what I probably will do is the same. And I will just have to buy new with each season. Now I wear shorts and t-shirts during summer, or my bathing suit and bathing suit cover up when I go to the pool. But, and then I have my nice flowy outfits, my flowy pants and nice outfits for dinner, and for, hot climates. But I just feel like it's that time to do a refresh. And so because I can't wrap my brain around the whole capsule wardrobe thing, and a capsule wardrobe means just a minimal amount of clothing that you can interchange with one another. So you might have like 2 pairs of pants, 2 pairs of shorts, and like 4 shirts. And you can just intermix those with each other, and you can make and create more outfits. And then you might have like a few, cardigans or what have you. But you can change the look of all those pieces just by adding and subtracting and, just mixing them all together. I can't wrap my head around doing that because we have 4 seasons here. So I would have to have a capsule wardrobe for all 4 seasons, which would still be less clothing than what I have right now. The problem is I moved from a very warm climate, a very beautiful climate in California, the perfect weather, and I moved to a place that has 4 seasons. So I need to readjust. I need to pivot. It's been almost 3 years I've been here, and it's time to just take control. I know now what the weather's like every season, and I know what to prepare for, and I just need to do that. So I think getting rid of everything and starting over is probably where I want to go. I don't know if it's the smartest thing to do, so I'm going to really think about that before I do that. But it's something that's just really been bothering me every single time I walk in that closet. I'm like, why does this closet bother me so much? And it's because I have too much stuff, too many clothes. That's what I have, clothes that I don't need at all. So that's going to be an upcoming video for sure. But anyways, I'm done now, and we're going to get to cooking. First thing I'm going to do is get my rice going. Now we're going to make the sauce. We're going to do a couple of tablespoons of cornstarch. So I should move this out of the way. And I'm only using these because I want to be able to give you guys a recipe, and if this turns out good, we can all use it again. A little bit less of sesame oil, so I'm going to use a teaspoon. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, that looks good. I have some less sodium soy sauce here, a couple of tablespoons. It's really good. And then I have some hoisin sauce. So I'm going to do, let's see, 1... Smells so good. Like 3 tablespoons. Then I have some white wine vinegar, rice vinegar, I'm sorry. So we're gonna use that, maybe like a tablespoon. Don't need much of that, it goes pretty far. And then I have some honey. I'm just gonna drizzle in maybe a couple tablespoons of that. And then I have some beef stock to loosen it up a little bit. I want to do let's see, I got a measuring cup, maybe a 1/4 cup. I grabbed a 1/4 cup. Let's see what that looks like. Maybe a little more. All right, a 1/2 cup. We'll do a 1/2 cup. Give that a mix. It smells so good. Nice. And remember, this is gonna thicken up because we used cornstarch. So it's gonna get all silky and smooth and thick. I had to kick my shoes off. Okay, but bought the, from Trader Joe's, the shaved beef. I like the Trader Joe's shaved beef much better than I do the Publix one. This is gonna be good, I can tell already. I can smell that sauce. So to this, I'm gonna add some minced garlic, sprinkle of salt, and pepper. I'm just gonna massage this in, try and get it in all the pieces. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna set this aside. Okay, we have our sauce done, we have our meat seasoned, and we are not going to chop any veggies because I have this stir fry mix. It has sauce in it. We're not using that sauce. I just wanted to make my life easier and get all the vegetables in one. So let's head over to the stove and get this done. Okay, I have my pan heating up here, and I'm gonna add some avocado oil. You want this really hot when you put your meat in there. Okay, I'm gonna add the meat. I'm gonna separate it as much as possible as I go. Okay. I usually will use 2 forks to separate this meat because once it starts cooking, it's much easier to pull it apart. All right, we're gonna remove the meat from the pan. I'm gonna add just a dash of oil. That's how I like a tablespoon. Add the veggies. We remove that sauce packet. They don't even give you enough sauce. This is a quick weeknight dinner, quick lunch. You don't feel like cooking. The sauce took a second. It didn't take that long. The meat cooks really fast, and you can buy the stir fries already ready to go. So we're just gonna cook this down so they're still crunchy, but a little tender. I'm gonna add a little bit of minced garlic to this. In my opinion, you can never have too much garlic. Okay, these are perfect. We're gonna go ahead and add our sauce in. And our meat. And give it a stir. Remember that sauce is going, sorry I have a fan going, that sauce is gonna thicken up really fast. Oh, I wish you guys could smell this. Look at that. Oh, so good. All right, let's give it a taste. Gosh, you guys, this looks so good. I put sriracha on mine because you can't have a stir fry without sriracha. So good. All right, and it is right on time. It's 2:44. So this is my main meal of the day. Oh, it smells so good. If it's half as good as it smells, we'll be happy. Oh my gosh, that is delicious. I am really happy I measured. So you guys know that I'm not a big meat eater. I have said that before, that when I'm in the mood for meat, I eat it. 9 out of 10 of my meals I could have with no meat. And this would be delicious just as a veggie stir fry over rice with the sauce. It's so good. Veggies are still crunchy. A quick weeknight meal. I mean, this came together super quickly. A 30-minute meal. This was a 30-minute meal. It was so good. All right, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna go enjoy my lunch and probably pop a movie on because it's almost 3 o'clock, just about coffee hour. I'm gonna go enjoy a movie, enjoy my meal, and relax for the rest of the day. So good. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you got some cleaning motivation, some cooking motivation. I hope I inspired you to cook something yummy for your family tonight. Very inexpensive ingredients. A 30-minute meal came together so quickly, but it tastes like I slaved over the stove. Those are the best meals ever. Anyways, guys, thanks for staying till the end, and we will see you in the next video. Bye!